All right, let's talk about Predator. Just Predator. The first movie from... Ooh, what's the year? What's the year? Does it say on here? No, it doesn't say on here. That's incredibly rude. Does it say on here? This is 2010. That's not right at all. Okay, Google. When did the Predator movie... Okay, Google. When did the Predator movie come out?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Let's have a look online, shall we? Let's have a look. It would have been smart to have this open already, but no, I didn't do that. That's silly. Very silly. 1987. There we go. So yeah, this is a movie I've watched a couple of times at least. It's one of those things where you when you watch it, you're like, okay, yeah, they're very much doing a kind of classic like, Rambo type film, which double checks that Rambo came out. Yeah, Rambo. I think I checked this while I was watching it. Rambo came out like in the 70s or early 80s, just earlier before 82. There we go. Yeah, so 82, 85. So the first two Rambo films had already come out at this point. Out. Don't punch the microphone. So yeah, it's like the first good half of the film at least. At least maybe the first. What is it? I'd say about half, where it's just it feels very much just like a classic, jungle group, just like and this is in a kind of Vietnam or type-ish setting. It's just there's a predator about. It does start with a spacecraft, which I think some people didn't like that, or at least in production they didn't, because it kind of gives away the mystery at the start. I have a vague recollection reading stuff about this film before where, they would have preferred to not include that. I feel like it might have been a producer note or something that's just like, I don't understand, where is he from? How do we know who this predator is? It feels very much like a studio note. I can't see. I'd have to search for it to figure it out. But from what I remember, there's very much a producer note, which, I can understand why people wouldn't like that. I kind of understand it in a way, because obviously Predator doesn't talk, so it's hard to, you can't exactly just go, oh, he's from space. I don't know. You're a space tech with a spaceship and space. But yeah, some regards, I'm like, okay, that, it tracks a little bit, but yeah. So yeah, it starts very much like that. It's just Predator being around. He's got some cool ass gadgets. And pretty much everyone except for two characters. Arnie survives, we know that. And where is it? The name? Try to remember the character's name. And I've got it here. Anna Gonzalez. No. Goslavs? Yes. It's like an insurgent. Yeah, it's like, you have one person on the crew that kind of lie to everyone, who is Carl Weathers' character. Dylan, there we go. That son of a bitch. He kind of lies to try and get him into this jungle. And yeah, like I said, feels very much like a classic action movie in that regard. The scene where they kind of storm into the camp has so many great moments. So much like the idea where they put all the explosives on the Jeep and just the pickup truck, I think it is, roll that in and then just fucking blow that up, because everyone goes, "Oh, what's this? Oh, we should investigate." Oh no, blown up. That, and there's so much, like, Jesus Christ. I know I've put this under the horror banner, which some may argue it's not, or at least some of the films we'll be covering may not be. It's very much action sci-fi. I'm going to put it under horror as well, because I think it's just because people normally put only like 2 genre tags on a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's normally da-da. It's never da-da-da. It's always da-da. Two tags. So the horror part gets left off, but yeah, no, it's horror. This is very, very much horror, and it's hard to. It's the same with when I was doing the Alien ones. I'm like, it's hard to be like, hey guys, do you know this film? It's really good. This small little indie film called Predator. There's one here. This one. Just in case it's a little bit lazy, because I'm pretty sure these are just the covers they did for like the solo sets, because none of these match. It's not like my Alien set, which is like really well done, and you can flip fucking you can hot swap discs, which is kind of mad. The set feels like slapped together, which it might have been. It was the way to get 3 films, which, I mean, none of these films are bad. I wouldn't say any of these films are bad. I like all of them. But yeah, it's just hard to like someone, but hey guys, this film is good. I bet it is. I mean, there's a little bit of these guys are dicks, but again, I put it in that horror aspect of, well, you don't give a shit as much if they die. So sometimes it's fun to, some of these soldier guys are a little bit like, I mean, it's a bit of, it's an 80s film, so some of the language is a little bit dated. There's a little bit of homophobia in there. But, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, is it fine when you're just like, that character, you kind of happy that character dies? I don't know. It's something that obviously it probably rub people the wrong way normally, so probably best to leave out. But sometimes it works especially for if you want to cheer on some of the characters dying, because it works. Like I said, it's so good. I never realized Peter Cullen does the voice for Predator in this movie. He was obviously Winnie the Pooh and no, I'm not gonna look at it. Optimus Prime. Okay, Prime was like, what? I forgot. He's Winnie the Pooh. Wait, what? Oh, he didn't realize he's the voice of Car from Knight Rider. Sorry, anyway, stop being distracted by that. But it's one of those things was like, is there anything about this film where I'm like, is that bad? Like, it's mostly just some of the characters are pretty terrible, but I mean, they will be. It's honestly, it's such a great film. You barely ever see the Predator until right at the end, which is is a good horror trope to never really show your hand too much. Obviously, they show him kind of cloaked a lot, show him a little bit, but they never quite show the hand in this one. Which then they I mean, it's one of those things that it's different in the later ones, but kind of makes sense. Like, people know what they look like now. You can't really hide it and be like, oh, wonder what this Predator looks like. But I can't say anything bad about Predator. It's, like I said, it's very things. I'm like, everything looks good. It feels like, it'd be kind of fun to, if you just cut out the spaceship at the start and then just put sit someone in front of it and be like, oh yeah, it's a cool action movie. Yeah, cool like wartime story. And then just like, wait, what? What was that? Like, again, I'd say cut out the spaceship, but that's just me. Some people probably disagree, but I feel like most would say you just cut out the spaceship because it's so much cooler to just not know. And it's one of those things. It's a problem with some films where I'm just like, there's certain films that would be so much better if someone just plopped you down, didn't tell you anything about it, and went, watch this film. You're like, cool. I put it on. I kind of wish I could live in that just bubble of the blinders of just someone just putting me down and going, all right, we're going to sit down. We're going to watch this film. Go. Okay, cool. I'd love to be able to just blind react to a film and I have nothing of knowledge about it. Last time I did that was with the House series. I kind of bought that on a whim because I saw it was on sale, which was a mistake. So, it doesn't always work out. So I knew nothing about that. I just knew it was horror. I was like, okay. Didn't realize 3 out of the 4 films were horror comedy and they weren't very good. Yeah, I don't recommend those films, honestly. But that's enough about that. This Predator, everything about it is great. Yeah, there's only a few moments where I'm not. Yeah, there's only some things where I'm like, oh, it looks a little dated, but other than that, it is honestly one of the best films, and I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off here because I got nothing more to say. Go watch it. And then next week we'll be talking about Predator 2. What did I think about that? You'll have to wait and see. For now I say, live long and prosper. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video.